of Sayyidina Muhammad, they can bring out an ocean of realities for us. And Mawlana Shaykh always reminding that with one hadith we can live our life if we truly live the depth of that hadith. But all that exists now in dunya or the hadith translators, they take the Arabic, they find the hadith and they tell you in English, and people are astonished because they're not astonished by that person who's translating for you, they're astonished because these are the holy words of Sayyidina Muhammad. But the plagiarizers, they plagiarize and pretend if it was their words, that subhan is coming to them. For what? It's not from them, they are just merely translators. But only Allah, they are connected to the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad, and they not only take the hadith but they bring out its realities to every degree and darajat that Prophet wants that understanding to come to us. And when Prophet described the hadith is long and the Bedouin had asked, and the reply from Prophet is that, you will be with whom you love. From that ocean alone, that is our life, and that is the secret of our life and the secret of a successful life and a successful journey, especially the journey towards Allah and the journey towards our paradise. Very simple and very logical, doesn't have to be complicated. It should be so much so that Mikey and his friends can understand. That do you think with your amal you're going to get anywhere? Do you have any barakah in your life, and is that barakah coming from what? For ourselves and for all our friends. When they ask that, I'm sick, I have problems, I have difficulty, besides the ones that Allah sending of testing that we have to endure, we have to be patient. But most are barakah bankrupt, no barakah, no blessings. And they're taking a path of relying upon their amal. Because you ask them, what do you do for barakah? What do you do for blessings in your life? I pray. You pray? You think your prayer is going to save you? You're convinced your salah is real and that Allah accepting it? It may have many hypocrisies, it may have many errors within it, not the physical salah but just the intention. And the awliya come and teach us. Because someone was giving on YouTube a sohbat about the reality of salah and was describing, if your qiraat is wrong Allah will dump your salah, as if He's coming with His amal, and that He is going to make a qiraat and He is going to make an action in which Allah will be so happy. Why Allah would be so petty? Astaghfirullah. That you think your qiraat is going to impress malaika, the heavens? So awliya come into our life and say, are you crazy? You think your amal is going to get you anywhere? You do your amal because Allah ordered the amal. Samina wa ata'na, that the amal was ordered and with love you do it. Don't place any value on it. They teach, it's like your wife come home, every night she come home and you say hello and she says, give me $5. So why have to give you $5? Because I said hello to you. So weren't you supposed to as my wife? No. What kind of relationship would that be? So why do you think that you're going to get your reward from your fard? So it's not that Allah wants the perfection of the amal, but He straight out doesn't count the amal. They don't come through amal, because your actions and your amal are going to be judged, and that judging is very difficult to pass, virtually impossible to pass. But they give a secret from that hadith. The Prophet taught that you will be with who you love, not who you prayed with, not who you fasted with, not who you made hajj with, but who you love. You'll be with whom you love. And awliyaullah come and teach us in our life that Allah cannot judge love. There's no reason to judge love. However small it counts, however great it counts. There is no incorrect love. You can't harm somebody and say that was love. You can't go out and kill people and say that was love. They begin to teach that come through the door of muhabbat and come through the door of ishq and love, and leave the thinking of your physicality aside. And when your soul is open and your soul is light, and Prophet describing you'll be with whom you love means they begin to teach compete in love. Because if you make a bond of love, the darajat and the station that you reach is unimaginable. Your amal, you have a friend and says, no Shaykh, I'm coming with my amal. I'm going to pray really good, I'm going to make sure all my qiraat is perfect, I'm going to make sure I go many times for hajj, I'm going to make sure I count everything of my zakah. Alhamdulillah, all of that great. And once you reach to the Divinely Presence and present your amal to Allah, Ya Rabbi, I want it to be judged. Allah sit right here, let's judge. All that amal wasn't worth your eyesight I gave you, Ya Abdi. All your amal wasn't worth the breath I gave you. 24,000 gifts of breath in one day. 24,000 nafas that you were given a gift in one day. You think you made hajj and you thanked me for those 24,000 breaths of one day. So why the saliheen and the awliyaullah, ashab al-Nabi they didn't tell us to come through that. But they came through the love of Prophet following Prophet loving Sayyidina Muhammad reaching darajat al-iman to love Prophet more than they love themselves. Means through that muhabbat and through that love they competed in love, and Allah has no judging for love. No matter how small that love, Allah accepts it. And the light of the soul, when it begins to love something, it begins to cling to it. The light with the light begins to attach itself, and they begin to teach, with that amal you may be judged, but with love what kind of darajat you can reach. Imagine that you love Sayyidina Muhammad more than you love yourself, lost and infatuated with the love of Prophet. You do all your amal, this is not talking about stopping your actions, your fard, but you love Prophet so much. You begin to make durood the sharif all the time on Sayyidina Muhammad. You begin to say, I'm going to make some rice for the love of Prophet. I'm going to make and bring some water for Prophet. I'm going to make some juice to the mahfil for the love of Prophet. I'm going to go out and find poor people and give them money for the love of Prophet. I'm going to give them food for the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. I'm going to do all these actions for the love of Prophet. What do you think then the response of that love if it begins to cling onto Prophet? Means every action will be accepted. Everything is based on the love of Allah. When we love Allah, Allah is teaching us, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي. Tell them if they want my love, don't assume they got my love. Be from the tabi'een, be from those who follow Sayyidina Muhammad yuhibbukumullah, and tell them that I will love them. And when Allah begins to instill a love within us that we're loving Allah, and Allah is teaching us, then love my most beloved one, love Sayyidina Muhammad and Prophet begin to teach, you be with who you love me more than you love yourself, immediately you feel your light attracted to Prophet, moving towards that reality. If that bond of light attaches, what will be your darajah when your light moves into the soul of Prophet? We're talking about love. Means when he takes your love, he gives you back. He said, mention me once, I mention you 10 times. Not mention me once in accounting class, but praise and pray upon me once. That's an act of love, it's a sunnah. It's not mandatory, it is mandatory for us, but it's an act of love. And Prophet teaching, if you love me once, I will love you 10 times where there is no time in the world of light. Where will that light of yours be as it making its mirage into the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad? That is a darajat that we can't even imagine. The friend that says, no, I'm going to approach Allah with my amal, and you think your amal, if it even gets through Allah's accounting and auditing, what do you think it will reach? Versus you send your soul with a love like a basket, I have nothing to offer. I'm abdik al-ajiz wa daif wa miskin wa zalim wa jahad. I have nothing to offer, Ya Rabbi, but my love for you and my love for Sayyidina Muhammad. You don't think that Sayyidina Muhammad is taking that light, taking that love and placing it within his holy heart. And then they open your eyes one day, the eyes of your soul, your heart, and you find your soul is within the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. A darajat and a reality that cannot be imagined and could never been achieved by your amal. So when awliyaullah witnessed and realized that when the light clings and Prophet's hadith is real and true, you be with whom you love me more than you love yourself, I'll bring you into my light. Because that's not shirk, because you're not supposed to be shareek with Allah. But as we're all in this room, we're all in one ocean of light. Anybody study a little bit of physics in school? Aren't your atoms all spinning in this ocean? Where your atom is and where my atom is and where your atoms are and where your atoms are, they're all moving in this ocean. They appear to be together but they're actually not colliding. What type of miracle is that? That all our electrons, all our atoms, all of our light is all mixing in this ocean. Imagine it mixing in the heart of Prophet, and what type of darajat and what type of lights, what type of blessings, what type of realities. Means the way of love can reach so high, an unimaginable height, because it's in the depth of the heart of Prophet. And as much as you love, as much as Prophet loving back, and there's no judging in your love. Nobody come and say, no, that was a bad love, you didn't make that food good, it could have tasted better. So they teach us, compete in love, do your amal, always do the amal, that's not it. But compete in love, find ways to express the love for Allah, express the love for Prophet. And what Prophet asks from us, that if you're coming to me and loving me, all I ask from you is take care of my family, and you'll get the love of Sayyidina Muhammad. If you wanted the love of Allah, Allah taught us, then you love Sayyidina Muhammad. But if you want the love of Prophet then look after the family of Sayyidina Muhammad. So we gather tonight for the best of family, for the best of remembrance. So, Ya Rabbi, we are bankrupt, we are doing our fard and we're not getting anywhere. We're doing all that you asked of us Ya Rabbi, and we're not rising anywhere. We're coming only through the door of muhabbat and love. That barakah is the barakah of love, that barakah is the majlis of zikr, there are the circles of paradise. If you don't understand the holy hadith, you have to go back and read and meditate. The circles of zikr are the halaqas and circles of paradise, and the whole hadith all the way to the end that the angels complain, there's one sitting there Ya Rabbi that not from them. I mean, he came in and just sat down. And again teaching Allah it doesn't matter. I don't need him to make the zikr to bring it to be powerful. It's a circle of paradise, it's paradise dressing the zikr. It's not the 5 people in the zikr. The hadith is telling us the one who's not from them, because it's a circle of paradise, Allah will dress everyone who reached to paradise, will dress them from their paradise realities. These are the ways of love, these are the circles of love, these are the oceans and the realities of love. And that we pray Allah dress us from these loves, bless us from this love, grant us the love of iman, that the light and the light of the heart begin to open and move deeper and deeper to maqam al-ihsan. Maqam al-ihsan, to pray as if you see Allah. That is the qibla of maqam al-ihsan. Pray as if you see Allah, not pray as if you see Kaaba. So people who are worried about 5 degrees this way, 5 degrees that way, maqam al-ihsan clarified for us, pray as if you see Allah. So the qibla at maqam al-ihsan for your soul is wajhallah, is the holy face of Allah. And this is hadith of Prophet. We pray that Allah open these realities for us, bless us from these realities. In next Saturday night we'll have the awrad and the du'as for the opening of the holy month of Rajab, which should be coming that Sunday, but we'll do all the du'as inshaAllah on Saturday. And a very blessed month of Rajab, lots of tajallis, lots of openings, lots of blessings, and the birthday of Mawlana Shaykh at the beginning of Rajab, Laylat al-Raqaib at the beginning of Rajab. Then we have the holy urs of Sultan and Awliya, Mawlana Shaykh Muhammadan, Nazim, Haqqani. We have Isra wal Miraj, many events in this holy Rajab. We pray that Allah give us a life to see that coming up, and himmah and strength to increase our worshipness in that holy month, prepare us for the month of Shaban, and all of those lights to be dressed and blessed upon us and opened upon the holy month of Ramadan. Bi hurmati Muhammadan Mustafa wa basir Surat al-Fatiha.